Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. This morning, LEGO revealed the highly anticipated UCS Razor Crest set. This has 6,187 pieces, 5 minifigures, and it is going to retail for $600 when it releases on October 3rd for VIPs and October 7th for everybody else. So, yeah, LEGO makes too many big sets. This set should not be $600, and this set should also not be coming out within 2 days of 3 other direct to consumer sets. This is like kind of all of my problems with Lego in 2022 rolled up into one. The fact that we have a $350, $280, $100, and $600 set all coming out within like a week of each other is just absolutely insane. It's just completely unnecessary. And this set shouldn't be that expensive. And I'm really, really upset that it is because the original price was supposed to be 530, which I still thought was going to be a little bit too high. But $600, just why, Lego? I think the ship looks excellent. So just from this first image, I really like the way that that like the big engines were built. I was about to say turbines. I like the rail of like chains, the link of chains around it. I really like all of the angles. Like, look at how perfectly these pieces are fitting into each other. I like the mix of brick built striping with stickered striping, but stickers in a $600 set, and these aren't even transparent, so they're going to have bad color matching with the actual gray pieces. Like, this is the kind of stuff that's inexcusable. Like, if Lego's going to increase prices by that much, at the very least give us clear backed stickers, because you can tell on this piece that it does not even match the color of the part that is put on. And that is ridiculous in an item that costs 600 US dollars. Um, it's just insane. The minifigures look pretty cool. We've got Queel on a brick built blurg. The blurg actually looks way better than I thought it would, so congrats to Lego on that. Queel's head mold, though, we saw it in leaks. I think it looks kind of odd. Mithril, he looks terrible in my opinion. We also saw him in leaks, but why didn't they make a new mold for his head? Again, in a $600 set, and it's Star Wars. Like, Lego will make one-off molds for so many random characters in Star Wars. He just doesn't really work with a printed face, in my opinion. And the Mandalorian is cool, but the only thing new about him is printed arms. So, I mean, even the helmet, like, that looks too dark. His helmet's supposed to be silverier. I think it's a new print because it looks more detailed. But I really wish that Lego had done something more impressive. And Grogu looks exactly the same. I do like his little like crib or pram build, but yeah, I think like Lego could have done something more special with the minifigures in this set. I still like the set, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I mean, I definitely have issues with it. But now let's try to focus a little bit more on the positives. This box actually looks smaller than I expected, unless the picture is just kind of weird. I honestly thought it'd be in like a bigger, close to Millennium Falcon sized box. And here's my 360-degree video that I love so much. Again, I do really like the brick built stripes, and them going into the stickered stripes would be good if the stickers weren't so badly colored. Like, you can really see it. Like, Lego's not even hiding it in the renders, which usually they do get away with a little bit, but you can really just see how bad the color matching is. But you can also see how good the build for the engines are. I really like the back, like with all of these. I think these are 1x4 or maybe 1x3 tiles. And shaping around the entire thing looks pretty good. I like the landing, like struts as well, like the area around the landing gear. But as other people pointed out, the landing gear isn't retractable. In a $600 set, that would be nice. It's not something I need, but yeah, like that would have just added another little dimension to this set. And luckily, it does have an interior. So I mean, these are all pretty like standard shots. We know what the Razor Crest looks like. I don't think the design of this thing is any like huge surprise. I think it looks amazing, but again, we've seen really awesome custom builds, and there's only so much you can do with the Razor Crest, so it looks, about how I expected. But I am super happy about the interior. So let me find those images. Well, here's the door that comes down. That's pretty decent. This thing is like fully minifigure scale, I believe. And that's a really cute shot of Grogu. And yeah, you can see there's nothing different about that minifigure. Lego shows the printing going all the way to the edge in these renders, but I really, really doubt that it does because I just don't think they have that capability. But I actually really like this ramp. I like the hydraulic parts, and then I just think that even though it's anti-studs, and a lot of Lego fans hate anti-studs, I'm not a huge fan of them either, but I think that this looks pretty good just because of how consistent it is. Okay, and now finally getting into the interior, we do have the carbon freezing chamber sections. I think that this looks pretty decent. I like that Lego actually brick built these things, even though they do have stickers like to represent the actual frozen people. I like that they brick built like all of the lights around them, and I really like that they have, like holding containers for all of these. And it's nice that there is a brick built one for Mithril, but I mean, it's like not that great. Like it definitely doesn't compare to the Han Solo in carbonite block. Not that I would expect Lego to make a mold like that for this set. Um, but I don't know. I feel like they could have put like something over the minifigure to make it look more like he's trapped. But it's still decent for what it is. I didn't really think that they would have like a brick built thing like that. So it's still nice. And then this is like the real good part in my opinion. Look at the cockpit. This is just like perfect. And I think these are all prints, no stickers, which I'm very happy about. But there's just so much detail in here. I love all of the dials. I love all the buttons. I really like how Grogu has this little ball to play with. And there's just so much space in this cockpit. Like it really does feel as roomy as it does in the show, which even though this is a $600 set, I didn't think Lego would be able to make it like this roomy. Like I figured they would have all the chairs and everything, but like they've even got the hallway, they've even got a little doorway. And then there is a place back here. I don't know what this thing is. I can't tell what it is. Oh, is that the door? Like, does the door actually swing open? Because that would be kind of sick. But Grogu's little like baby carrier sits in the back here, and then there is like more space to store like other accessories, but they don't really show off any other interior. So, I don't know if there is more interior, but there better be because like where's the Mandalorian's bedroom and everything? Like this is a huge set. We should definitely have more interior space than this, even though this is really good. For some reason, Lego included a shot of the ship from the bottom, which, like, okay, cool. I mean, I like seeing the bottoms of Lego sets sometimes. Sometimes it's interesting, and it does give us a little hint towards the construction. But I really would have preferred a top-down view with, like, all of the panels taken off so I could actually see the inside. That seems like kind of a no-brainer picture that they, for some reason, did not include. Then we've got a better shot of Queel on his blurg. Again, that headpiece it looks very awkward to me, but I think it'll look better in person because I think it looks worse in these pictures than it did like in those leaks on Instagram. But yeah, again, I'm really pleased with the brick build for that blurg. And then here is the stand. Looks pretty decent. The plaque is stickered, although apparently the designers announced that from now on, like starting in 2023, all UCS plaques will be printed going forward. That's kind of insane to me. I didn't think they would ever do that, and I don't know how I feel about it because these plates have a huge mold mark in the middle of them, and at least the sticker covers that up, whereas on a print, it's just going to get in the way of whatever you're printing. And I mean, honestly, in a set like this, I feel like they should have rolled out printed plaques in this set if that's something that they're going to do. Um, and I really don't like how many stickers there are. Like, I'm really hung up on that just because of how bad the color matching is. Like, I cannot talk about it enough. Those are two completely different colors. Like, all of that's supposed to be the same color. Like, it's just really bad in my opinion. Even transparent stickers, if you need to have stickers in a $600 set, which you don't, at least make them transparent. Like, that's just kind of crazy to me. And then here's the picture of the back of the box, which for some reason is completely squished down to the point where you can't make out any details. So that just seems like a glitch, which again is kind of embarrassing for Lego. Like they're a multi-billion-dollar company and you can't get like the right pictures in here for the reveal of your new Star Wars set. But yeah, no other interior is shown off on the box, which I'm not happy about because I'm really hoping that there is more. And then lastly, we have the lifestyle pictures, and this is kind of what I've been saying for like a few months now in my videos. Once you get to a certain price point of Lego set, which for me is about $400, once you pay more than $400 for a Lego set, all like money loses all value. Like when you're paying that much money for a display item made out of like a plastic children's building toy, you know? Because this thing is huge. Like look at it in comparison next to a person. But I think that this would be a great set if it was sold at $400 to $450. I think that it would be a decent value at $500, and I think it's probably okay at $600. I do need to see it in person a little bit more to get a better sense of scale, but that's kind of my issue. Like I really hate like, I really hate like pricing of really, really big Lego sets like this, because I don't think that this should be 600. I think that the sweet spot for this would be that $500 to $550 price that was originally rumored. It's still got a great price per part ratio with over 6,000 pieces, so I am happy about that. And again, like, the build looks fantastic, the finished size looks great, but it does not feel like a $600 set to me. Paying $600 for this set, I think would not sit with me the right way, but also it's not completely unreasonable like some other Lego sets. Like, for me, the UCS AT-AT, $800 or now $850 for that is completely and utterly unreasonable. And I don't feel that way about this set, but I still don't feel like it really makes a case for why it's so expensive. Because, yeah, like the stickers, that's a perfect example. That's a big flaw in a set that's this expensive. And even the minifigures, like, honestly, Mithril could have been better for this price. I don't think we needed more minifigures, but I think they're just missing a little something. Like, the one that feels the most special to me is Queel, and I would like Mandalorian and Grogu to feel the most special for me because it's kind of like their set. So yeah, that's kind of just how I feel about this set in general. I still will get it eventually. I just don't know if it's going to be a day one purchase anymore, because $600 is a lot of money and I want to buy the Black Panther sets first. So that's it for today. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and check out my website, goldenninja3000.com. And I'll see you guys in more videos soon. Bye for now.